Hey everyone, I'm Multiple456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 31 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. Alright, let's keep talking to Enya.
You have returned. What is it?
Okay, let's ask her about Great Runes.
Great runes are the stuff of demigods, the children of the goddess, Queen Marika. She who is vessel of the Elden Ring. Tainted by the strength of their runes, her children warred, but none could become Elden Lord. And so grace was extended to your kind, the Tarnished. Listen, the fingers speak. The Greater Will has long renounced the demigods. Tarnished, show no mercy. Have their heads. Take all they have left. Indeed. But remember one thing. The demigods are each and all the direct offspring of Queen Marika. Godrick the Grafted was but a distant relation, the runt of the litter. His divine blood sorely diluted.
Okay, cool.
Now go forth, Leto.
Okay, yeah. So that was actually pretty cool. That told us a lot of information. So Queen Marika is the vessel of the Elden Ring, and she had a bunch of children. And her children are the demigods, and the demigods tried to become Elden Lord, but none of them could become Elden Lord. So then the Fingers said, alright, you guys suck, so we're gonna get the Tarnished involved. Like, we're gonna get essentially people who are like not nobility in kind of a roundabout sense. We're gonna get like just your average people. It's almost as if like we're going to get like presidents and prime ministers of the world to do the job of like putting the Elden Ring back together or becoming Elden Lord. But then none of them were good at their job, so they just got regular civilians who were not in charge of, you know, large swathes of people and buildings and all this kind of stuff, right? So then they got the Tarnished, and they also said, and the Fingers were also like, oh, and by the way, Tarnished, like, you can try and kill the demigods because they suck so bad that we don't even want to deal with them anymore. I think that's essentially how the story is going. So yeah, if I've missed anything, and I probably have, but if I've missed anything, you know, put it in the comments, and I think that's generally the consensus of like the story, and it's good because it gives, if it is the consensus, then it gives a pretty good like overview of essentially what we're doing in this game, which is great because I could not for the life of me figure out what the hell we were supposed to be doing in Dark Souls and all that. So, but in this game it's a bit better. Alright, let's get physical. And by physical, I mean magical. Flame Sling. Yeah, we'll heal because I can't really do much else. What else we got? Rejection, Divine Fortification, Cure Poison. Probably just use, I kind of want to use Bestial Sling, maybe Poison Mist. I'm probably not going to use any of these. Now, one really cool thing that I haven't pointed out is it's raining in the game, and when it's raining, your lightning spells do more damage. However, I do not have enough faith to use any of my lightning spells, which really sucks, so we'll figure it out eventually. Speaking of lightning, we just picked up a Bolt Drake Talisman there, and that does what you think it does. It boosts lightning damage negation. Talisman depicting a yellow ancient dragon. Boosts lightning damage negation. The ancient dragons, who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Erd Tree, would protect their lord as a wall of living rock, and so it is that the shape of the dragon has become symbolic of all manner of protections. Cool. Alright, so that's why all the talismans are like in the shape of dragons. Unfortunately, I cannot use my steed here. This is the Divine Tower, well, the Divine Tower is over there, and this is the bridge. So let's head in this direction, and we're gonna fight these guys, these big golems again. So we're just gonna try and slash at their feet. Thank you for giving me that last shot. Knock him down. So he still takes about 3 hits. Remember that you absolutely want to go for the critical hit here. I can't see. I was just trying to avoid getting hit by that guy. Oh, nice. What? Wait, what? Was it the other guy that was firing arrows at me? So you notice that guy's actually trying to fire his arrow at me, so I'm actually going to try and run past this one, who's meleeing me, and take him out first. Ow. Oh crap. Oh, okay, good. The little tower here protected me. Fortunately, they are quite slow, so I can get around them pretty easily. Ow. That was a big amount of splash damage. I hope I remember how to collect everything in this area. And... No? It's because I didn't charge up the first one. Oh. Okay, there we go. So this will definitely kill him if I can get around. It's funny how, like, these enemies... Yeah, nice. These enemies are golems, and so golems, you would think, like, take a lot more damage from strike weapons, which I think is the case. But because the Bloodhound's Fang is just so versatile, it can still work. Please. Nice. Go around. And these guys give decent runes as well. You may want to use a gold pickled foulfoot actually. 1039, yeah, you'll probably get like an extra 200, 300 from each. Alright, now, man, I should have had the interactive map open so I can make sure that I'm collecting everything. I'm pretty confident I'll get everything. So, warming stone, I don't know why that's there. The warming stone is actually a very interesting item. Let me have a quick look at that, because I think I did look it up before. Uses FP to continuously heal nearby allies. So, it is pretty good. It's basically like, it's one of the few items in the game that when, because mainly in terms of healing, like it's just the Estus Flask. But if you run out of healing Estus Flasks or the Crimson Tears, you can probably use the Cerulean Tears to back yourself up and use FP to get some health back. You can also use the, is it Raw Meat Dumpling? I always forget what it's called. Yeah, Raw Meat Dumpling. Restores HP but also poisons the user. Okay, there's another, have we run to this before? I think we have. It's a way gate and we're going to use it, but before we do, we can quickly run down here to collect a few sneaky, pretty well hidden items. This one is soft cotton. If we haven't collected that before, we have. It just, yeah, reduces fall damage and takes away your, the noise that you make when you walk. And that is an Ash of War Scarab. It is a headpiece that increases, it reduces the FP cost of skills, but increases damage taken. So I don't know by how much, but like for example, Bloodhound's Finesse I might be able to use it like one extra time at the cost of taking potentially a considerable amount of extra damage. So I don't like using it. Okay, examine this. And most of the waygates in the game, I mean, probably all of them, but it's hard to tell and remember because there are quite a few, but most of the waygates in the game go to places that like the waygate is facing. So whichever way it's facing, that's where it's going to take you. Alright, we've got a few of these Stormhawks as well. Nice. I'm so annoyed that I couldn't beat those stupid Stormhawks. I ended up trying to look up more information. I think I put it in a note. Like the pike that you get in Stormvale is okay to use against them and a few other things. Nice. Come here. Okay, I got pretty lucky there. Also, I just noticed, so that first Flame Sling did 202 damage, and the second one did, I think it was 247. I held the first one, like, literally all the way, except for, like, maybe the last frame, and it gave me the damage, I think, of a regular Flame Sling, like, without holding it. Ooh, silver pickled. So I think you really have to hold it all the way, otherwise it won't work. Wow, not a single four-toed foul foot and all of that. That's okay. Last one. And 5 Stormhawk feathers. Try and grab these guys. Do these guys not drop four-toed foul foots? That's weird. Maybe I just got really unlucky. Alright, let's head to the Divine Tower. We're going to gain access to something that is very, very, very useful. It's definitely like risk-reward type of thing. Can I hit both? Yay! That one didn't even drop anything. It's definitely risk-reward type stuff, but during my first playthrough I didn't really use it too much. But now I intend on hopefully being able to use it successfully a lot more. So we'll figure that out once we get there. The Divine Tower of Limgrave. I think this part of the game is so cool. You get to the Divine Tower and you'll see in a moment here that this area is very Stargatey to me. Like, looks like Stargate. Reminds me of Stargate. And I didn't watch much of Stargate, but it does look like Stargate. I don't know why. But you use this like lift here or elevator, and it just takes you up and up and up and up. And then when you look at the map, it's like you are so high up. Really, really cool. Do I have enough weight to change my trousers back? Probably not, right? Oh, I do. Godrick. I just want to put the Vagabond on. Again, I probably didn't have it on because I was using the bow. Okay, you got a grace point up here. You can see that. What is that actually? Oh, that is the Bestial Sanctum. That's the Garanks, where Garank is in Caelid. And that is another tower there. And that looks like another tower. Wow, and that's even higher. Huh. I never noticed that. That's even higher. Okay, so this isn't even as high as you can go. This is actually relatively low. I think it's one of the most, like, the craziest feats in this game, is the fact that you can go so high. Alright, here we go. If we approach this, you notice that it looks exactly like the Great Rune that we have. Restore the power of the Great Rune. And we have done so. There's another trophy, Godrick's Great Rune. We get a Great Rune trophy. One thing I noticed about this is there are birds there. Oh. Okay, I was going to say there's birds on every single one of these perches, but not there. But it's also not there, so maybe it's random how they appear. You guys can tell me. 2, none, 2, none, 1, 2, 4, 2, 1, 2. Okay, cool. Well, that's all for the Divine Tower. Let us go. Where is the next place we're going? So I think, oh yes, I know. We want to go over here to the first step. Let me see. Okay, so if you come here to the first step, you'll notice this is where White Mask Vare used to be. And if you read his message that he's left, he says, "Find yourself maidenless, off to Liurnia with you then. Seek the Rose Church west of the Gate Town." Okay, cool. And we get the Bravo gesture, so really cool to get that there. Next thing I'm going to do is... This is a little bit risky. I really don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it because I feel like it's also... like, it's risky, but it's worth the risk. Okay, now I have only 2 stone sword keys left, but that's fine. So let's open this. This was near the entrance to the game, or the beginning of the game, and we can use 2 stone sword keys here. Thank goodness they animate both stone sword keys so that it makes sense. Sometimes games don't do that. It's just like game logic kind of thing. And then I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I don't think I am. Oh yeah, hang on. There is that, but it should be okay. I need more. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to quickly do it. Let me go to the Table of Lost Grace. There is one thing I want to do. This is kind of like what I'm about to do is, it's not 100% necessary, but for the sake of trying to use as many different weapons and items and all that kind of stuff, I want to do it. Did I forget to talk? That's weird. Let me talk to Hugh over here.
Now, look at you. Those eyes tell a story of a challenger who's felled his mark. Fine and well. Now lay out your arms.
Okay. I mean, I didn't talk to him, but I thought that there would be more. But that's okay. I am going to strengthen my armaments. I can't do anything about my Bloodhound's Fang right now. I could technically increase the power of my Clawmark Seal. I probably should. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so it just requires regular smithing stones. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I even have 2 smithing stone 3s. And since this is an item that I'm going to be using for quite a while, I may as well get this to plus 7. Alright, cool. Next thing I want to do is I actually want to use the large club. That requires 22 strength, but that's okay. I'm going to power up the large club to at least level 3. 1, 2, and I need... was that 882? Of course it was 882. Oh, good, good. That's fine. I'll just use a single thingy here. Okay.
Back already, no matter.
So go back there, and 882. I could get it to plus probably plus 6. Yeah, I could get it to plus 6, but I'll just get it to plus 3 for now. And now, let's go back to where we were going, which is right here, Stranded Graveyard. And we're going to try and complete this this dungeon. It's called the Fringe Folk Hero's Grave. Fingers crossed I can get it done. So what we want to do, let's leave everything as it is. I want to check if there's... I've got to make sure that I'm not forgetting any spell that I need. Flame Sling is good, Heal is good, Poison Mist is good, but do I need anything else? I do need... I probably want Black Flame Blade. You'll notice I can't use it, but don't worry. Heal actually probably don't need. I'll just stick with Black Flame. If I'm going to use Black Flame, why would I use this then? Think. Is there any... There's no regular protection. Heal. Maybe I'll take heal. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. If you guys don't have this, then it is a little crappy, and honestly you probably don't have it. I didn't have it originally, but I actually got very lucky, and I got this as a drop, this rune arc, as in Castle Morn. If you go to this Grace Point, you can find some rats nearby, and they drop it. The rats drop it very similar to like Humanity in Dark Souls 1, and what we're going to do as well is we're going to use that Great Rune. So let's have a look. Great Runes. And it says Great Rune menu. With the Great Rune menu, you can equip Great Runes that have had their power restored. You can use a rune arc to give even greater benefits to your equipped Great Runes. So that doesn't actually, that's not exactly true. You need to use a rune arc in order to activate the benefits of the Great Runes. If you just equip it, it does nothing. So we're going to equip this one, and what it does is it raises all attributes. So all of my attributes are going to increase by 5 when I use the rune arc, which means I'm going to have 23 vigor, 15 mind, 25 endurance, 26 strength, 26 dexterity, 17 intelligence, 18 faith, and 17 arcane. So let's use it. Boom. And those meters are my resistance is going up as well because of all those increases. Cool. Okay, now I don't have a lot of time. I literally have a minute left. You know what? I guess I'll just end it here. I really wanted to give it a start, but I guess I'll just end it here and we'll continue next time. Hopefully I can get through this because it is a little difficult, but I have a strategy in mind and fingers crossed that it works. I'll figure out what to change this to eventually. Okay, for now I want to thank you all for watching episode 31 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.